Hey everyone, 11:22 training log here, and this was very difficult to get motivated, so figured I'd just take a recording of kind of what my routine is when I'm not feeling motivated to get out there, watching some YouTube videos. Got a couple of people that I just subscribed to trying to go through their stuff, got some good tunes, watching some benching and some squats right now, and just trying to get myself motivated.
What's up, man?
And you can see there I just finished a banana. Been trying to make sure that I eat a banana a little bit before working out so that I got some potassium in there. Been having some issues with cramps. I'm drinking some water.
Alright. Let's do this. You ready to go work out, Spencer? Go inside. You have to go work out? Inside? No, you don't want to go inside? Where are we going? Is this work out? We're going inside? Alright, you ready to work out? You ready? Alright. Alright. Fun outside today. Turn the wrong stuff on, turn the wrong stuff off. So, got a little bit sick on Wednesday, Thursday. Missed a workout. Man, I'm dropping things already. Got a little sick on Thursday. Kind of missed that workout. Didn't feel like going outside when it was kind of cold. I wasn't feeling good. New job, don't have sick time or anything yet. So, got some snow, as you can see. Super fun. I have zero motivation to go work out right now. Had to watch some YouTube videos from you guys, get myself motivated to go out to the gym, and still wasn't gonna go do it. Played around with some video from Monday, put that together, and then my son said, "Daddy, you need to go work out." So I'm heading out here in the cold and the snow, gonna work out, gonna start with some squats, get the benching in, and see how that goes. As I said, really not feeling up to this workout at all, but gotta get it done. Missed a day already this week, so touch base with you in a little bit.
Alright, into the squats here. So did some warm-ups with 405 as the last warm-up set, through 425 on the bar here, and the goal was to get this for 4. Pretty happy with how this looks on the camera, but I can tell you that it just felt awful. First time having to squat with 3 layers on the top and 2 layers on the bottom. My knee was acting up. The cold is bothering my arthritis a little bit, so everything was just feeling wrong, and I decided to go up to 465. The plan was to hit this for a double, but after that first one it just didn't feel good, and I decided to call it. You know, I'm pretty happy with the first set. That was a rep PR for me, so I figured let's just call it. And this is my benching 5x5. Decided to do something a little bit different here. So it's 225 pounds or 102.06 kilos on there, and I'm supersetting it with leg press of all things. So since I did not really like how the squat was feeling, I decided to try and do some leg press and get some quad work in there, just real focus on pushing, and started with 400 pounds, you know, just trying to get 10 reps. And first set here I was trying to go down slow and controlled, and then go up more explosively, try and get a little bit more speed on the up. And just, you know, whatever, it's not something that I'm going to be competing in, but doing quad work is never a bad thing. And one thing I want to point out with the leg press is every leg press is different. You have different devices, different gravity settings, pulleys versus non-pulleys, plate loaded, and weight doesn't mean a whole lot on the leg press. So here's set 2 with the bench. You see there, you know, everything was moving pretty good. Some of these I'm pausing, some of them I'm not. I don't really have a planned goal there. But I wanted to show, this is how I see most people leg pressing. You'll see I'm narrow stance, it's hitting my belly, I'm getting maybe a foot of range of motion. And this type of leg press, I could load up really heavy and just, go for eagle lifts. But as I said, it's not about the weight on the leg press. It's, are you moving it in such a way that it's going to benefit your other movements? Is it an actual leg position that you're going to use? And are you getting enough range of motion to help you? Set 3 on the bench. Again, moving pretty fast for me. I only have 2 speeds, guys. I have slow and extra slow. And for those of you who are paying close attention, you can see when I'm taking off the safeties on this leg press, I'm pulling lifting straps in my hand. That is because my arms are so short, I actually cannot reach the handles of the leg press. So when I say I wish I had longer arms for deadlifting, I'm not exaggerating at all. I do actually have very short T-Rex arms. But went back out. Now you can see, look at the depth that I'm hitting now on the leg press. It's a lot different than when I went narrow and just hit my belly every time. 4th set here. Still feeling pretty easy. And this is the weight that I had originally thought that I would start with. And I decided to go a little bit less weight so I could focus on building up the work capacity. And I think that was a good call. I think it's going to pay off in the long run. Moved up now. This is 580 pounds, or around 263 kilograms. So you can see now I've got that wider stance. I'm getting another 5 or 6 inches. I'm actually bottoming out the machine. You can kind of hear it clip there. Now I was trying to hit it hard. But this is the stance that I actually squat in. That's the same width and the same foot position that I use in the squats. It's also the same width and the same foot position that I use in deadlifts. So it's a very good carryover for me, because that's what I'm going to actually do. And then looking at the side here on this 5th set, pretty happy with most of these reps. You can see you got that nice straight diagonal angle. Rep 3, still looking good. 4 and 5. Really happy with that. And this is the last set of leg press. Went up to 670 pounds, or around 304 kilograms, give or take. And this was actually a rep PR for me. I don't really push weight on the leg press. The most I've ever done, I want to say, was this for 2 or 3. Might have gotten 5. But you can hear now I'm starting to get some involuntary yelling there. And if you ever find yourself really having to grind through weight, it definitely helps to yell. You generate a lot more force. It puts a lot more pressure on your body and lets you do that. And after this, I was definitely having some trouble getting out of the leg press. So again, it's not 1,000 pounds. It's nothing like that, but it worked me good, and that's what you want in your workouts. It's never about how much weight you're lifting unless you're actually in a competition. It's always about what's challenging to you. Now moving on to the 3x3 for bench. I'm up to 265 pounds now, or 120.2 kilograms. See that last rep there had a little bit of trouble with the triceps at the top and the lockout, and that is something that I'm definitely noticing, is my triceps went from being the strongest part of my bench to the thing I'm having a lot of difficulty with. So the lack of overhead pressing, the lack of benching for the last 3 months has definitely made a big impact. And prior to that, benching, add another 5 months of no benching on that because I was focused on getting ready for the competition. So 3 sets done. Went into the Slingshot Bench now. took the weight up another 20 pounds, so 285, and felt pretty good. Last week I was definitely struggling to get 6 reps on this. This week was difficult. It was difficult, but I didn't have as many terrible grinders as last week, so I guess that's an improvement if you want to look at it that way. And I'm really hoping to get the new rack soon. I'm hoping 3 weeks from the date of this video I'll have the new rack, and one of the things I'm going to be really working on is bands, getting the bar speed moving faster, and that will help me carry through the sticking points, and it will definitely help me in improving the bench and hopefully the overhead press. I'm not a very good presser in anything, and I do want to get back into overhead pressing, log pressing, throwing the axle over my head, all that kind of stuff. So this is the last set. Again, still feeling pretty good.
Alright, after all that, it got a little cold outside, so I decided to bring in an easy curl bar and around 90 pounds of weights so I can do arm work. So I'm not going to record all that as I threw on my pajama pants and nobody wants to see that. So I'm going to do a couple sets of bicep curls, some skull crushers, and maybe some concentration curls. Definitely need to bring up the bicep prehab so that I'm not worried about injuring that in stones, tire flips, and that kind of thing. And also, they've been really bothering me in the bench. This past week I've decided to do a whole bunch of dumbbell curls, lightweight, just going way past failure, doing tons of reps, and it definitely stopped hurting on the bench. So definitely need to keep it up. And that's it. Have a good one.